if your ultimate goal is to be famous, then you're gonna do a lot to get there. Like sign your name in blood in a contract with the devil.
This industry is not what it seems to be. I bet you this.
Welcome one, welcome all. My name is Ashina Mare. On this channel, we're going to uncover the creepiest, most unusual TikToks the internet has to offer, diving deep into these mysteries behind these chilling, weird-ass videos. Please like, comment, and subscribe for your weekly dose of supernatural, coming to you Sundays, Tuesdays, and Thursdays. Now let's get into this video.
Rappers in here right now that can rap way better than me. You can rap way better than me. You will never be where I'm at because this industry is rigged. You have to go see this person and sit down and talk to them. You have to go and do this. You're a puppet.
Hollywood Records contract, and I'm signing it to have my first record ever and selling my soul to Hollywood Records. That's what I'm doing.
I signed my deal up in blood letters.
Something happened to me. I haven't been the same since. I've realized something about myself. It's dangerous.
So they practice witchcraft.
What does it mean though?
What it means, what it means.
What does the checkerboard mean?
It means mind control. So you got classical conditioning, you got operational conditioning. So what they do is they use programming. So
MK Ultra?
Yeah, but it's to push an agenda. So
you heard of this shit before, right?
I heard of MK Ultra, but I don't pay that shit too much mind.
So the checker. So what I'm saying is,
Child, all about these people signing their name in blood for fame. I ain't in it. My name is Bennett and I ain't in it. That's some bull. I would never, ever, ever do that. Like, you're inviting so many evil spirits into your world already just from the things that you rapping about. And then they talking about they're paying you more money to talk about the bullshit and to brainwash the society that we live in now in our community, to make the younger folks and the kiddos just do the dumb shit that they do now. The people, you know, they're in our community, they are going to jail younger and younger because they are killing each other younger and younger, getting guns and all kinds of craziness. That's a whole nother story. But the music has a lot to do with it. I'ma say that, okay? And then as far as The Simpsons, what y'all think about that? The dome. Y'all think we on a flat earth? You think we live under a dome? A lot of the times I do believe it. It's like, but then it's like, okay, if we live under the dome, then there's no space. And that means if there's no space, how is there astrology? So it's like, it's a tight, like, where do you go from there? Because truth is being revealed. Truth has been being revealed. So all we can go by is what we feel in ourselves. And, you know, believe in a higher power, of course, but I do believe that we are possibly under a dome and that this is possibly flat plains and that there's no space, which is crazy because I'm all about astrology. So it's just like, what do we believe? I'm like confused. Like, so many things have been revealed, especially in 2024. It's like you don't know what's real, what's not. But I do believe that Maggie is the smartest Simpson. Okay?
At his eyes, but 2 years later, they regretted it. This little boy was born with a mark stretching across his face, a rarity that also makes him incredibly unique. Since birth, he's had a patch of blonde hair and a scar that runs from his head down to his mouth. It almost seems as though he was literally struck by lightning. But that's not all. He has another unique feature that sets him apart in his village: vivid blue eyes. Every other boy in his village has brown eyes. With his blonde patch, scar and blue eyes, he looks so different from everyone else. In fact, he's the only one in his village and the surrounding area to stand out so distinctly. So whenever he went to school, the boys his age would tease him, simply because he was different due to his eye color, scar and patch of hair. He was often bullied, and the teachers did nothing. Even when he'd speak to the principal about it, nothing changed, leaving the boy feeling defeated time after time. This went on for several years, but 2 years later, those who teased him came to deeply regret their actions. Comment blue for part 2.
This is currently the most terrifying video on the dark web. It was published anonymously, so we don't have any more information. But the ending will call everything into question.
Whoever invented the Golden Gate Bridge was a genius. After 6 months of difficult assembly by workers, the steel structure of the bridge abutment is finally complete. Now the steel structure is wrapped in wooden planks and concrete is poured inside. The problem is that the concrete, when mixed with the water, will float around, but don't panic. It can be solved by using polymer-modified concrete and the conduit laying method. The concrete is poured into the conduit, which is connected to a crane, and the conduit rises slowly as the concrete is being transported, thus reducing the chance of contact with water. The water inside the piers is now drained, at which point the foundations of the piers are not very strong, and the piers still need to be moved downwards by 15 meters, preferably into contact with a solid bedrock layer. To do this, also need to build a 15-meter thick reinforced concrete slab inside, because the sea is extremely rough. The bridge pier will be washed away at any time, and this concrete slab can both ensure the safety and play a supporting effect. Now put a few shafts into the piers. The workers can come under the concrete slab through the shafts, and they will dig out this 15-meter thick loose soil. In order to prevent the workers from being submerged by seawater, there is also a pipeline that conveys air into the chamber so that when the internal pressure is greater than that of the outside, there will be no seepage of water. As the workers digging, the piers are slowly moving down, and when the workers, to the soil, completely cleaned up, you can increase the steel well in the whole interior filled with coagulation. The piers under the water are thus built, but it's not over yet.
Hey, that's crazy. Y'all think whoever did the Golden Gate Bridge should have did the Baltimore Bridge? Because the way that thing collapsed was ridiculous. Really sad, really sad. Pray for all families that was on there. I believe there were still families and people who have not been found. So prayers to all those families, but that's crazy. And then that boy was so cute with his little blue eyes and his little blonde hair. He was adorable. I think my opinion would be that that's a birthmark. I believe his eyes, that's a condition. I forget what it's called, but that may be a condition that is hereditary, probably from his great-grandma, great-great-grandparents, because African Americans, us black people, whatever you want to call it, indigenous, aboriginal, us, we are the originators of blue eyes and blonde hair anyway. So anyway, let's say that. But his blonde hair could be a birthmark, because I have seen that before where
to leave this like this. The water is going to continue to saturate this wick. And then as it does, and it gets down the wick, then density is going to allow that water to push down through our paper towel wick until it starts dripping out as clean water right here. So it's been about 15 minutes, and you can see here this wick is completely saturated. And now what we have running out of the end of this wick is crystal clear water. The dirt and particulate is too dense and cannot move up the wick. Only the water can. So it sheds all of the dirt and debris and leaves you with clean water in your secondary receptacle. Now, it's always going to be recommended that you still boil your water. Boiling your water can get rid of the parasitic and microbial life that can really, really cause you some issues if you are in a situation where you have to use this anyway. I hope this tip helped. Hey, if you like this video, a like, share, and a follow goes a long way. This type of content really gets suppressed on this app. Share this tip by showing your friends and also sharing this video. I love you all very much. Go check out my link tree in my bio. It's got my Patreon, my Instagram, my YouTube, also some pretty cool merch. I hope you all have a wonderful day, and most importantly, I hope you stay wild.
Dude, I genuinely cannot tell what age you are. You look so young but old at the same time. There's actually a really good explanation for that. But you wouldn't believe me. But I'll try you. I'm gonna try you. You actually wouldn't be the first person I tried to tell. Okay, you ready? I'm a vampire. You see? You wanna swipe away right now because of what I just said. Why? Because you don't believe me. Because everything you know and has been told to you about vampires has led you to believe that vampires are fake. Fiction. Right? Remember I said, you're not the first person I tried to tell, right? What if the reason why you all don't believe vampires exist is because every time a vampire, like myself, has said, I'm a vampire, you didn't believe them. And that's why you think it doesn't exist, because of your ignorance. You don't believe me, right? There you go. Like, you know, it's a vicious cycle. Like, I don't know how to get out of it. I've been trying to tell people about myself for about 53 years. What if I told you I'm 362 years old? I've lived many of lives. I'm in my 11th life. What I mean by my 11th life is I've been known as many other names besides Damo. Who I am now is a man born in, what's my fake birthday? 1987. I was born in 1987. In 1987, I was doing coke lines off of Eddie Murphy's VIP table in Studio 54. Nefarious. The 80s were different, baby. The 80s were different. And you still don't believe me. No, I get it. I've been dealing with this for a very, very, very long time. All I can do is just give you information. Oh, for instance, the reason why I look young but old at the same time is because certain things age on vampires and certain things don't. Fun fact about vampires, we have the ability, as we consume blood, we have the ability to start reverting back to our younger selves. However, not everything reverts back to our younger selves, i.e. the patch that I have here. But my face is actually reverting back to a teenager's face. That's why I'm dealing with some acne right now. That certain side effects, you know, depends on the type of blood you drink. You know, I like O positive, but you know. Yeah, so hope that helps. It's time to go hunting soon. Getting kind of hungry. Oh, and we don't always have to drink the blood of humans, man. Like you know, I could go get a rabbit real quick, get a quick snack. Like, you know, this is probably another reason why we don't want to come out to y'all, because, you know, y'all would try to kill us. You know, you would fail. But, you know, you don't gotta worry about none of that, you know, because we're pretty chill, as long as you chill. I need to stop smoking this shit here.
Why are you following me? Not following you.
This guy's been following me since this morning, so I decided to escape.
I go out just before the doors closed. No, he couldn't have followed me.
After what happened in the subway, I got lucky. He lost sight of me, and I went back home, being careful not being followed. But I made a mistake, because the next day, in my building, there he was.
It's the guy from yesterday. He's on the wrong floor.
Open the door. Please. Open the door. Please.
We are eating ourselves.
Wow.
Let me say that again.
Wow.
We are eating human. We are eating ourselves.
What the fuck?
And this is why I say what I say. The more I eat it, the way that I feel, what my spirit is telling me. And like I said before, there is no plants in any building. There's no amount of plants in any building across the world that can produce as much as meat as we eat. But guess what? They are producing every day.
Oh, shit.
Have you ever thought about that?
Oh, shit.
There's nothing growing that fast to be able to feed Wendy's, McDonald's, Popeyes, JJ's, Sharks, this fine dining restaurant, that fine dining restaurant. You tell me what's growing that fast and what's moving that fast besides people dying.
Oh, man. Oh, man.
Things that used to look creepy. Nurses. Ronald McDonald.
Breaking news. Listen.
Italy achieves unthinkable world record. No births in 3 months. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the entire country of Italy.
What?
They have not seen a birth in 3 months. Italy is seeking to rival Japan's predictable extinction event. So, yeah, they're going through an extinction event because Japan, they said there are so many empty homes everywhere. That's why they're trying to offer it to couples that are willing to have babies because they're not that far off from Italy.
It's over, y'all.
While once we approach this severely depleted birth rate happening as solely the major issue for Asian Circle, not including South Asian, India, of course, what we're finding now is that, in fact, it is affecting the entire EU.
The entire...
Or Europe significantly as a whole.
What? I told y'all.
Except for one country, which we'll put forth later. Unfortunately, Italy recently set a new all-time low where there have been no births in the entire country for 3 months.
Oh my goodness. I also brought up on my live that Elon Musk said since the 1970s that the world has been suffering a population collapse. Listen to this.
No, we have an underpopulation problem.
Really?
Yeah.
Why do you
So
say that?
this is the most commonly misunderstood situation.
Yeah, they definitely push that we have a overpopulation. Yeah, why is that?
I don't know. It's just like, I think it's like, this is a holdover from like, I don't know, the 70s or something, you know? So there was a huge baby boom, like where people did have a ton of kids after World War II. But then the U.S. has actually been at the birth rate in the U.S. has been below replacement rate since like 71 or 72.
In the U.S.,
like 50 years.
How about
50
other
years, the U.S. has
countries,
been below replacement rate.
I know U.S., but how about other countries?
Well, like China's got a huge population collapse problem.
Really?
Yeah.
China, you actually get penalized if you have more than one kid.
No,
are you being serious?
No,
they
cut
that
off. No, see, this is like, so part of it is just like, we're operating on things that were true in the past but are no longer true. So China did have a one-child policy, but like about 10 years ago, they changed it to a two-child policy. And then a few years ago, they changed it to a three-child policy, and birth rate kept plummeting the whole time.
Ooh. My people, we already know what time it is. This is for entertainment purposes only. Let's get this shift. Like, share, and follow for more for videos like this. And also keep up with me on my other platform. Let's get this shift.
Whoa, what? No births in 3 months? That's crazy. That's really crazy. And what's crazy is my first thought is they're eating the babies. But then it's like, how can they eat the babies if they're saying no one's giving physical birth? So they're not eating the babies, at least not those ones, because they aren't being born. But that's crazy. Population control is real, so it is what it is. Hopefully they don't set no rules like that in America, telling people how many kids they can have. Sometimes I feel they should do that, because there should be some type of parenting classes when you get pregnant. I honestly don't feel everybody should be able to have a baby. That's neither here or there. That's a whole nother subject. But going back to the life-saving tip the guy gave us with the water, that was genius. I personally live in Florida, so I actually have like one of those big, thick straw things that you can drink dirty water like that, and it cleans the water through the straw. So look into that. Those are good to have. Ordered it from Amazon. But Black Vampire, do y'all believe him? You believe him? Black Vampire? I don't know what to believe, you know. Nowadays, anything is possible, so I do believe him. But at the end, you seen that he was hiding a bitch. So who knows? You never know, because then he could try to just be covering up for his truth so that them people don't come after him. But who knows? Who knows? But the guy being followed, I call cap. If it's not cap, then it's a demon. But I call cap. That could have been set up really easily. And they could be roommates for all we know. So who knows? Eating human meat. That's why I am a vegetarian. Well, pescatarian. I eat seafood for now. But I don't eat meat. I have not eaten any kind of meat for a good 6 years now. I have always had that thought, where's all this meat coming from? How's all of these fast food restaurants and big restaurants and grocery stores worldwide able to serve so many burgers daily? And I always think like, well, where's these animals coming from? Where's all of this meat coming from? Because it's not animals, it's human. And I fully believe that, and it's really scary and crazy. But let's get to the next video.
So my friend, she drives a truck, and she drives all over America. Now this spot particularly is Texas. Do you guys see what I'm looking at in the sky? Now she drives this route a lot, and she's never seen anything like this. She said the clouds were dark, and she just took the picture and she saw this in the skies. What is that? Look. There's a light spot here and then a light spot up there, but you can see there is something in the clouds. Now here's another angle. She took another picture. Look at this, y'all. What is going on? And it looks like it is daytime up there or something. You know what I'm saying? Like the clouds are just a cover up. It is so interesting. What a beautiful time to be alive, y'all. That's all I can say. But share this picture around and let's see what this is. Let's discover what this is. We need some answers, y'all. Let's get this shift.
Want you wearing your hair long is because it connects you to nature. The more you let your matted hair, matted ether, the more you let your matted ether grow, it holds all this electricity and energy. See, this is why we wear our hair like that. And we are magnets, magnetism. So this makes you more magnetic. Your hair makes everything about you. It's like your locks is like crystals. Your locks is just like wearing motherfucking crystals. You know what I'm saying? Your locks or your afro, or you let your hair just grow out, braids, locks. Goddess is just natural hair. When you let your hair just grow naturally, then you have to do nothing to it. Just let it be natural though. care how you style it. You can style it however you want to style it. You need to have some ether on your motherfucking crown. Chakra, my nigga. Especially with all this light coating they're doing. Because then if you got ether, it helps protect you against it, especially if you're aware. The longer my ether get, the more powerful I become, the more tapped in I become with everything, with all of nature.
So y'all know how Walmart's been mysteriously closing. This is an abandoned Walmart. Now what does this look like to y'all? This is an abandoned Walmart, a closed down Walmart. What does it look like?
Okay, I don't want to sound crazy. I really don't. But I don't know if anybody else feels the way that I do or if I'm just crazy as shit. But it's too much, y'all. It's literally too much. That's why I've been wearing this scarf on my head for the last month, because I'm tired. I'm tired. I don't want to do it no more. I'm ready to go. I'm ready to get the hell off this earth and never come back. I've been fucking tired since 2020. It seemed like ever since COVID happened and they shut the whole fucking world down, which that's another subject for another time, but you know you got to be a powerful motherfucker to be able to shut the whole entire fucking world down and fuck everything up. Fuck it up more than it already is. But I feel like it's been a big ass shift and nobody noticed it. Like, it's too much going on and I can't keep up no more, and I'm tired of keeping up, honestly. You got the fucking lady seeing shit on the airplane, seeing a person that ain't real. You got motherfucking the president of the United States getting kicked the fuck out the office and getting his house raided. You got COVID, big ass virus, everybody dying. Everybody arguing about the real woman and not real and cis and oh my gosh, these motherfuckers digging up statues, finding ancient Egyptian statues. These motherfuckers talking about we getting visits from aliens, which them motherfuckers is not aliens, and they know it. They know it. I don't give a fuck. Call me a conspiracy theorist. And fake meat, fake food. You don't even know what to eat nowadays because you don't know what's real and what's not, and what's gonna knock your ass over and kill you. Y'all, I cannot. You got motherfuckers talking about a big ass blackout that's gonna happen, and you sit there and wait for that. How the fuck are we supposed to live life with all this shit going on? You got CGI and robots that you could talk to now that could create anything for you. Fake ass images. You don't know what's real and what's fake. Y'all, I don't know what to say no more, but I'm fucking tired. I'm tired. I'm done. I throw the fucking towel in. I'm done. What are we gonna do? And the only thing that I could think is, what the fuck is 2024 gonna bring? Because it seemed like this the real fucking movie and ain't no way out. We in the real fucking movie, and the only difference is this shit ain't fake. This shit real as fuck. She was stressed out. Like, it wasn't funny. It's not funny, but she was stressed out. Like, talking about she just don't want to be here no more. Girl, you talking about the S word live on TikTok? It'll be okay. Nothing's never that serious. Life is lifing for everybody right now, including me. Trust me. So, stay strong. Free Rashad Jamal, my brother. Hope he's doing well. Cosmic universe. All powers to it. And what was that in the sky? To me, it looked like it was a shadow of something on the other side of that dome coming down like a airplane landing or something. Like, I don't know. It looked weird, but who knows what it was. We don't know. We won't know. And yeah, but we're going to get to these last videos. I want to cut it right now. Let y'all know I appreciate y'all. Thank y'all for being here with me. Thanks for spending your time with me. I do not take it for granted at all. Please like, comment, subscribe, share. It's free. Help me get into the algorithm. This is our first reaction video on this channel. So make sure y'all tap in. Leave me a comment. Help me get at least 100 likes, please. Greatly appreciate it. Again, stick around Sundays, Tuesdays, Thursdays. We out of here.
It blows my mind how nobody's talking about this. Watch this video. I guarantee you this will change your whole entire perspective on life.
What's the difference between a soul and a spirit? So, just for namesake purposes, right? Don't get caught up in the semantics of it, but if we have universal consciousness breaks itself off into a smaller version of itself called spirit. Spirit then individualizes itself called the soul. Soul then lives out its existence in this thing called the body. So here's the analogy I give you. We have the ocean, that's universal consciousness. I can't take a cup of water and scoop out a cup of water from the ocean. That would be the spirit, that's the water. But then I dye the color of the water red, that's the soul. We're personalizing and individualizing the spirit. And the cup was the body. Most people think that they are their body, or they think they are the red coloring. No, you are actually that big ocean up there that has changed itself into this different form. This is why we're on a journey to recognize that we were all the one thing. We were all it. You were not these other versions of it. There was no separation. This is what the ego has created. So the spirit uses the soul, which then uses the body.
That's actually crazy, and it makes so much sense. And if you're trying to have the best health of your life today, go ahead and get you some sea moss. And I'm making sell my very own sea moss. Just click my profile and click the only link in my bio. Then click the top that says Irish sea moss. Trust me, you'll never feel the same after taking this. And if you buy something, I really appreciate it. Let's get it.
Oh, hell. Oh, fuck.
Nobody can tell me that's a braid.
You won't believe what the elites are about to do to the middle class. And this could completely destroy your livelihood and the livelihood of millions of Americans. Money has become a god, and these people in positions of power know damn well that when they tweak and play with the financial system, they are quite literally tweaking our entire livelihoods. These economic points, these statistics are not just numbers on a screen. They are people waking up and working, people with student loans, people with credit card debt, people with mortgages. And when you see defaults, when you see people taking out credit at historical rates, it is because the average American is living in a facade, in a false reality that these individuals can play with, and that they want a full-fledged two-tier society that we have not seen since points in time where there's full-blown revolutions. A society where the divide between the have and the have-nots increases so much to the point where the have-nots cannot even do anything, have no say, have no capability to avoid the world in which they're going to own nothing and be happy, but it will be even worse, in which the people in positions of power will own them and